You on me? All right, I'm Kevin, and we're gonna install a brand new dash skin on a 1999 Chevy Cavalier convertible. I'm going to show you how I do it. So are you ready? Here we go. Okay, I want you to see this, what we've got as far as the dash in this 99 Cavalier convertible. Now, there's a few steps to doing this, and I'm going to show you one by one. The first step is if you've got things like this, little broken pieces, you need to get them out of there. And then, okay, so yeah, it's not even. There's a lot of cracks and missing pieces, but as long as you get all them little pieces out, you should be fine. The next step you're going to do is you're going to remove your dash skin from the package. Inspect it, make sure everything's all right, and then we're going to do a dry fitting of this and make sure it fits okay on the dash. You removed it from the plastic. Okay, we're going to do the dry fitting. Bring your dash piece in, put it over your other piece, push it down, check both sides, make sure it goes down flush and fits where it's supposed to. Okay, looks good. See it popping up? That's because we haven't got the adhesive on it yet, but we're going to have to do a couple more things before we install. This was just a dry fit. Now when you get your dash kit, of course you've got your replacement skin, your dash skin. You've got your fully, easily understandable instructions and your adhesive to put it down. Now, some other things that you might need. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm going to try and do my best to make sure that this is repaired as the best possible way. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some things that didn't come in the kit. Something to clean it with, something preferably that will dry easy and not leave a residue, and then wipe it clean again. And we're going to use some duct tape or painter's tape, either one doesn't matter, to hold down any legs like on the sides to make sure the adhesive holds them down good during the installation, and to fix the broken parts of the dash and make sure we've got an even surface for our adhesive. I chose Gorilla Tape. Okay, now I've taken the liberty of making sure that my dash was clean and all the cracks and high spots have been repaired with, and even the missing pieces have been repaired with Gorilla Tape, so the adhesive will have something to stick to all the way along. Good. Okay, I've opened up the sealer that they sent with the kit, with the dash skin at DashSkin.com. Now, I'm going to show you how to apply it to the dash skin. You want to go around the perimeter of the dash skin and I'm going to say you're going to want a bead of about, not the first notch, but maybe halfway or 3/4 of the way through the second notch. You'll want to cut it'll give you a wide enough bead and still enough angle to put it how you need to. Get your cap screwed on your silicone nice and straight. Set aside your knife that you were using. And the important part about this is you want to start at the bottom of the tube and you want to squeeze a bead about a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 to a 1/4 inch around the perimeter of the dash skin. You do not want to put it in the middle of the dash skin. So we're going to start and we're going to get our sealer applied to the dash skin. So here we go. And you want to stay back because you don't want any poking out the edges. So you want to stay back I'd say a 1/2 inch. And make a nice bead. But again, you don't want to put any in the center. And about a 1/2 inch from the edge. You don't want any squeezing out the edge. You don't want to go too thick. You're going down to a flat surface because you cleaned it and you made sure there are no cracks. But you can roll up the bottom of the tube as you go and it makes it a little easier to squeeze. You'll make sure you can get a nice bead, but you don't want to get too close to the edge or you will have some sticking out. Last thing you want on a nice beige dash is black sealer sticking out. So stay back a 1/2 inch. And if you get any close to the edge, you need to wipe it off. You don't have to put as big a bead down the side and down the edge, but you still have to put some. You want to make sure it sticks everywhere. Okay, we got our front bead on, and you notice I used the plastic it came in so I'm not making such a mess. And again, you want to stay back a 1/2 inch. You want to lay a decent bead, but not too thick, because you don't want it kicking out. Otherwise, you have a mess to clean up. It is silicone adhesive. It can be cleaned up, but who wants to clean it up? Put it on a 1/2 inch to a 1/4 to a 1/2. And not too thick a bead, and you're going to get the results you're looking for. And any mistakes you make, you wipe them off right away. If you get too close, we are almost there. Hands get tired. Just keep going. We are almost about ready to meet up with our other side. Okay, we've got our sealer applied, and any place you see you missed, you can go ahead and put a little spot, whatever you have to do. I'm going to set my sealer aside because I don't need it anymore. Okay, now check, see you didn't get any sealer on your hands, and you're not going to be putting it on your outside of your dash. We're going to take the dash and we're going to put it back in just like we did on the dry fit. Okay, now to be careful, lift it up and don't let it be touching anything because it's got your sealer on the back. So use 2 hands. Make sure the back of it doesn't touch anything in the car other than where it's getting ready to go. Okay, once you've got it in there, you're going to line it up. You're going to snap it in. Beep. And you're going to make sure that it's where it goes and snapped in. Push in on the end panels, push down, and you'll notice there's still a little. That's because there's one more step after you've got it on there and sealed on and your side panels pushed in. The last step is a securing step. We're going to use a little masking tape and some soft cover books like phone books. We've picked cookbooks, soft cover books that have a little weight to them because this has a bend to it. And we're going to put a little weight on it for about 4 hours so it can set up. But we want that weight to be bendable weight, not hardback books or weights or anything like that. It has to meet the contour, and heavy, hard, or soft cover books are perfect for that. But we're also going to masking tape the little sides down just to make sure that they stay down. Okay, I'm going to do this side first, and I'm going to come over there and do the side that she's filming at. Okay, this is what I did on the other side. Just take some masking tape or some, well, painter's tape. Basically, same thing, just good masking tape. You're not putting a lot of pressure on it. You just want to make sure that very ends are getting a good seal because the weight won't go down that far. So use masking tape or painter's tape. And see, you'll be taking this down and holding it down where it goes. And then that sealer will do its job and kick right in and hold it. And then when you take the masking tape off, it'll be sitting exactly where you want it. These are just some extra tips that I would take my time to do. Okay, now that we've got our ends secured with masking tape or painter's tape, we're going to take the soft cover books and we're going to put a little weight on top of it. And it needs to sit for 4 hours. So, if you'll notice, the soft cover books can go in here. Make sure you get good tape for this. Sometimes it's slick, but you want to make sure it stays down. But soft cover books are good for putting the weight on the edges because they'll bend. There we go. And in 4 hours, we'll have a brand new dash for the 99 Cavalier. And it is from DashSkin.com, the easiest way to make your car look new. DashSkin.com.